Love sugar cookies? Wait till you try this chocolate version. Soft, chewy, and downright addictive. Today you're going to need 2 cups of flour, a half a cup of cocoa powder, 3/4 a teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of unsalted butter at room temperature, 1 3/4 a cup of granulated sugar, 1 large egg, 1 large yolk, 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, and then a little bowl of half a cup of sugar for rolling the dough in. You first want to cream your butter in your mixer. Once it's started creaming, you can add your sugar. You're going to add 1 3/4 a cup of sugar, and then you're going to let it mix. Then you're going to add your egg. You're going to mix it all in. Once it's mixed really well, then you can add your yolk. You want to beat on low speed until it is combined. Then you can get your flour mixture. You're going to add the flour, the cocoa powder, and the baking soda and salt, which is what I have in this bowl, all together. You can just whisk it together till it's going to be a little bit clumpy, but just all the dry ingredients are mixed well together. I did forget to add the vanilla, so right here before I add the dry ingredients, I'm going to throw in that vanilla real quick and mix it up and then combine it with the doughy part. What I like to do is add a little bit of the flour mixture, stir it by hand so that it's not, when I turn the mixer on, it doesn't come back and fly into my face. So I like to stir it by hand, and then I will put the mixer down and mix it up. And then I'll add a little bit more flour mixture, stir it by hand, mix it up. I just repeat that process until all my flour is mixed into the dough. While that is mixing, I'm getting my cookie sheet, and I will spray it with, I use avocado oil, because that's what's in my sprayer. And I have my sprayer linked below if you would like that. It makes it easier, and you don't have to use the aerosol one. And I mean, personally, I like that. So you spray your cookie sheet. You also want to preheat your oven at 350 degrees. Sugar cookies are great, but chocolate sugar cookies are the bee's knees. These little circles are full of chocolate flavor with crisp edges and a tender center. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to get our little scoop, and we're going to scoop a ball of dough, plop it into the little cup of sugar, roll that dough around into the sugar, and put it on your cookie tray. Now you want to roll each ball in the sugar and place about 8 cookies. I'll always do a dozen, but 8 cookies on the cookie sheet. You're going to bake 1 pan at a time, and you're going to rotate the pan halfway through the baking time. So you bake them for 12 to 14 minutes. So about 6 minutes in, you're going to turn the pan around. You're going to want to bake until the sides are set and the top begins to crackle. Then we're going to transfer them to the wire rack and let them cool for 5 to 10 minutes. You can store these cookies in an airtight container at room temperature for about 3 days, but mine never lasts those 3 days. I do always sprinkle the tops with a little bit of extra sugar because, once it starts baking, it kind of dissolves a little bit. If you could turn any dessert into a cookie, what would that be? Comment below and let me know what kind of cookie you would bake. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss week 3.